All right, we're here with Brianna Ruegamer, and we have probably one of the lightest bikes I've ever felt in my life. This thing, how heavy is this?
This is 720 grams.
720 grams, Zen Uberlight. Tell us a little bit more about this frame here.
This frame is designed specifically for climbing. We basically kind of push the envelope on these. It's a complete carbon construction, full carbon head tube, full carbon bottom bracket, full carbon dropouts. Pretty much the only metal in this thing are the water bottle bosses and the replaceable derailleur hanger.
And how long have you been working with carbon fiber for?
I've been working with carbon fiber since about 2000. Started playing around with it, and then we started our company in 2005.
And you've been building bikes since the early 90s?
Yeah, since about 1992 I started building. I actually built my first bike. I took a college welding course, built a tandem that we actually went to the prom on.
No way, that's great.
Prom,
that's really cool. Now, do you have weight limits on these frames?
No, because we built each one specifically to the person. So if you get a guy that's, 6'4" and 350 pounds, we're going to build it for that person.
Yep.
We do custom layup schedules, custom tube diameters, specifically for each rider. Yep. So they're fully custom.
Beautiful. And where are you based out of?
We're in Prescott, Arizona.
Prescott, Arizona. Okay. Excellent.
And then we do some steel frames as well.
Right. Beautiful. Where do you get the lugs from? Are those hand-shaped yourself?
They're a little bit modified. They were from Nova Cycle Supply. Yeah, Nova usually takes care of us for all our steel stuff. They're a good resource. Although it's a little departure from the normal. So this is one of our little trademark integrations where the cable passes through the head tube.
Yep. Beautiful.
Even on a 1-inch frame.
Wow, look at that. That's really cool. And here we have a carbon fiber crankset. Now this is a really interesting carbon fiber crankset, Brianna, because it looks like you've got adjustable crank length. Tell us a little bit about this crank.
Yes, it's adjustable from 150 millimeter up to 180 millimeters.
You better watch out for her, she's crazy.
That way, pretty much most of the spectrum of riders can use this. You can, if you have two different legs, you can actually adjust it specifically to your shorter leg, your longer leg. We work with a lot of fitters that actually do power fitting. Yep. And they've actually found that they can increase the power quite a bit and make the riders more efficient on the bikes by micro-adjusting their crank arm length to fit each leg.
Now, what kind of does this use is this a BB30 design? How does
It is a BB30 design.
Yep.
It actually is a little wider in the profile. So we can take a BB30, which is a 68 millimeter bottom bracket width. Yep. We can also do the 86 millimeter bottom bracket width. Direct fit. Yep. Pretty much the same as like a Zip Lumaquab or a THM clavicula. Yep.
And how does this, looks like it's molded on one side, and does it bolt in on the drive side?
Yes, it is. Yeah, the spindle is actually molded into the non-drive arm, and then it bolts into the drive side.
And what is with these chain rings now? Are these functional? I mean, what is? I've never seen carbon fiber chain rings.
These are functional chain rings. These are actually made out of Fibre out of England. They made these for us. They're actually very, very light. They are functional. The wear on them is actually really good. Shifting, you have to be a really light shifter because it doesn't like shear.
Yeah, right.
But we're actually, when we start selling these, shipping these cranks, they actually will come with an aluminum chain ring. That'll be a 110 bolt pattern. So we're going to change this from 130 to 110.
And this is, how much is this weigh with these chain rings as we see it?
It's actually about 400 grams right here. Our projected weight for when we're shipping weight, it'll be about 450 grams.
And do you have a estimated price on what something like this is going to cost?
We're still trying to figure it out. A little bit of manufacturing, but it's going to be between $1,200 to $1,500.
Okay. Very cool.
So.
Great. Beautiful crankset.